so anyway, maybe you could invert that A major 7 or something like that.
Yeah,
That'd be
try that.
Cool. So, oh, hello there. Welcome to Gary John's Journal, Chapter 2. I'm Gary John, and this is a place where songwriters can tell their stories. Speaking of which, I got Tyler Dale here. We're working on a tune. He's giving me some pointers about songwriting and guitar playing and stuff, and I appreciate that. So that sounds good. Oh, well, who could that be? Do the paparazzi know you're here already?
I don't know where it got out of. Maybe they heard on Twitter.
That could be. All right, well, let's see. It's Joanna Serenko. Come on in, Joanna Serenko.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
You are not going to believe this.
What?
I've got Tyler Dale sitting right
What?
here.
Hey, Joanna.
Come in and join us.
What a pleasant
Oh, my
surprise.
Now this is
Coincidence.
cool. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you. What a beautiful house you have.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what. They say that age and treachery always win out over youth and talent. When these two get together, they turn that notion upside down. So, you know what? I'm still on cloud 9 after hearing you guys playing at the venue on Main in Belleville.
Thank you.
That was a night to remember. Fantastic. Can I offer you a beverage of some? We already have something, but would you like something?
Oh, sure. Water's fine.
You know what? How about some Perrier? Because I'm feeling classy all of a sudden.
Ooh.
All right. I'm down with that.
Okay. Artemis? Artemis! I've got Joanna Serenko here, and she would... Where is that guy? I'm sorry, I guess he's on break again, but...
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right then.
How'd that get
That's,
Thank
man,
you.
that's Artemis.
He's quick.
Wow.
Well, I see he brought out the fine silver, for you, Joanna.
Oh,
Eh,
perfect.
he didn't think, we were good enough for the likes of us.
No.
But would you be willing to start with a song? In fact, one of my favorite songs that you've written of all time. Would you play He Don't?
Oh, sure. We can definitely do that one.
All right. I'm just going to sit back and soak this up.
Looking at the sky, I'm just ratified aside. I look down to the ground. Where is my peace of mind? He don't love me no more. He don't love me no more. Looking at her, she's so elegant and pure. Always glance meets her stare. And at that moment I was sure he don't love me no more. Oh no, 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 no. He don't love me no more. I just wanted to try again, but his heart's just not there. the one to make it right again. But love ain't always fair. He don't love me no more. Oh no, no. He don't love me, love me, love me. Ooh, he don't love me like he used to. He don't love me. Oh, oh, he don't love me like he used to know. He don't love me. Oh, he don't love me like he used to. He don't love me. Oh, hey, don't love me like he used to. He don't love me no more.
Oh boy, that was beautiful. So
Thank you.
fine. And that was the album version. That was not on your video that I saw before where you cranked it up.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I'll tell you what I love about that song. I love that the lyrics on this particular song are really simple and straightforward, yet the chords are sophisticated. And you pull those things together and you just deliver this gut punch of emotion, which is what it's all about.
Thank you.
Really, really great. And that begs a question. A giant of a singer like you that also writes, I've always been curious how you maintain the quality of the lyrics. I've known singers, fantastic singers, they can sing the phone book. It would sound just fine, you know, whatever they sang. And so when they write, the lyrics are medium, you know. Your lyrics, top shelf. How do you avoid that mundane lyrics trap when you could sing anything?
Well, thank you. That's a really good question. Sometimes whenever I'm writing, I like to just get a basic idea of what I want to get out. And it's really just a long, ever-long editing process. Like, I don't just start with making everything perfect the first time. It is really going through it, finding things that could be changed or moved around to find exactly how I want it to sound. And it usually does take a long time, and I'm a perfectionist about those things for sure. So, but really in the start of it, I just like to get all my ideas out and just write everything I'm thinking and then just refine it as I go.
Okay. Do you find sometimes that a word that you think is going to work, the phrasing when you sing it doesn't work, and then you have to switch it around?
Right, yeah, and it is a lot of that, just trying trial and error and just trying things out, seeing what it sounds like, and just being like, I want to hear something different there, and just seeing whether it's the melody or the phrasing or the word, just figuring out what that is and trying to pick out a better version of it.
Okay. Well, that makes sense, you know. Now, somebody like me who's a songwriter but not a virtuoso singer, a dream, and there's a lot of people out there like me, you know, that, you know, they sing okay maybe, but it's a different ball game. Our dream, my dream, is to have somebody like you sing a song of mine. You know that song I was showing you earlier?
Yeah, the inverted A major 7.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of in your, you know, sort of in your wheelhouse there. Would you be willing to give it a whirl and sing one of my songs?
Sure, I'll give it a whirl.
I just happen to have the lyrics
perfect.
right here. I mean, just see what you do,
All right.
you know, and this will be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. See what I can do with it.
Yeah, it's a song about when you love too much, you know, it's one-sided.
Love too much, you end up crying, you lose your mind, and you think can last. Love too much, yeah. The world just ain't your friend. You try too hard to make things right. You're never, ever, ever gonna see the light. Love too much, you're gonna find out fast. How sneak up on you and bite you in the ass. Love too much, yeah. The world just ain't your friend. Ain't there anybody good out there who won't take advantage and wants to share? Tender heart and so laid bare. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one. Think you know better when it's broad daylight. Then you lose your mojo in the dead of night. Reaching for the phone, you start begging please. You end up broken, crawling on your knees. You love too much, man. The world just ain't your friend. No, 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 it ain't your friend. Yeah. Cool.
Thank
What
you
a great
so
tune you
much.
got here.
I never sounded so good.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm never going to sing again. So
Oh,
just
good.
letting you all know that maybe that's a good thing. Oh, that sure was great. And you put in a few little zingers in there. I loved it, man. That's why I was talking to him earlier, man. He's got those chords going on. And that's sort of building on what you were saying about, you know, writing and having your ideas and stuff. Now you, I know you play guitar. I've seen that on some of your videos. Do you play any other instruments?
So I play a little guitar, a little piano, and I played the trombone when I was in marching band in high school.
High five!
But I haven't touched it in the second.
Trombone and baritone.
So. Oh, wow.
Hello.
Awesome.
yeah.
Low brass section.
Low
there we
brass. Okay. It's all about breath control.
go. Absolutely.
Oh,
Sure
okay. Well, how come I don't sing as good as you? Well, anyway.
Thank you.
Well, that's neat. So, so when you write, do you do lyrics first and put music to it, or do you get a musical idea and then add lyrics, or vice versa, or both?
Honestly, it's really different every time. Yeah, both for me. For us, we really just like to find different ways of starting new ideas, whether that's lyrically or on an instrument or a different instrument than we usually play on, or just finding a rhythm or a chord progression that we really like first. Sometimes we'll have a little hook or a music like idea, lyric idea or song idea in mind, and then we'll just kind of build off of that. But it is really different every time, and that's what's so fun about it, is not having a specific procedure that we go through to write a song. It just comes out differently each time.
Sort of has to be that way.
Yeah.
So you guys collaborate, it sounds like, and that's why it's such a unified sound, I'm guessing. You know, just the unity of that. It just comes out so strongly, you know, when you play together. It's
Thank
obvious
you.
you've been
Thank
doing
you.
that. And so, do you ever, like, just in the course of normal conversation, just walking around or talking to somebody, does a line jump out or a phrase that's like, I could make something out of that?
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. That's like, especially my mom and dad, like,
Oh, really?
every single line, my mom is like, that sounds like a song. It
Yeah,
could
that
just
could be a
be
song. Yeah.
anything.
Totally. I'm trying to think of one. One time, well, this is a little like sneak peek that will eventually be on Tyler's album, but you heard it here first.
Ooh, all right.
So this is one of the songs. We were like, man, what day is it? It feels like a Friday. And we were like, oh, that's like a good little hook
It
right
is,
there.
right there. It's like-
Friday, when I'm with you. You know.
Speed on the highway.
And then you go from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just sit
absolutely.
down and start
So
writing from there.
Oh,
a lot of them
see.
come just like from little conversations that we'll have, and then we'll be like, wow, man, that sounds like a song right there.
Yeah.
And just kind of build off of that.
So that's part of the art for you, you know, experienced or budding songwriters out there. You got to just have your ear always ready for, you'd be surprised. It might not even be the same meaning of what you heard, but it ends up being something when, after you work it and, like you said before, and then it just gels.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad, you know, that you sort of reinforce what I do sometimes. You know,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
really cool. Well, there's another song I'd like to request if I could, and this isn't one on your album. By the way, before we go on, you've got a new album coming out. What's it called, by the way?
Yeah, well, so I'm working on my own. I have 6 originals out right now.
Okay.
And then we'll be finishing it this summer. So it doesn't have a
Okay.
name yet.
Mhm.
All right.
We're working on it.
You're working on it.
Yeah.
That's going to be Tyler Dale.
Yeah.
Now, Joanna just recently released Best of Me. Oh, it is a fantastic album. So, by the way, whatever information they have for getting in touch, you know, links and things like that, we'll put in the description, and you can see that on the page at your leisure. But I would love to hear the song Starshine. Now, that's one where the lyrics are sophisticated. I mean, they're just very evocative, and I just love that song. It's not on your album, but...
Actually, it's on the album.
Oh,
yeah.
did I? Oh,
It's
There
on
is-
the
there is-
compilation.
Yeah,
oh,
totally.
on the... Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe,
I missed
yeah, you
that.
just got to make sure you're looking at the right place.
Yeah, so it's actually funny. We're going to get this fixed, but at this point in time, whenever you go to Spotify, it doesn't show up on my main profile, but when you go to my discography and you scroll down, you'll see Best of Me and the 2022 version.
Oh.
And so, yeah, there's
Well,
probably a
good.
few more songs
So you'll
on there.
find
I'm
that-
gonna-
14 songs.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. See, I missed that.
Yeah,
So, but
yeah.
I'm a Luddite. You know,
No,
so
no.
I'm not anti-technology, but I just don't know
Yeah,
how to work
absolutely.
things.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's
So
great.
yeah, you can check out the album.
Well,
version.
are you going to get in legal trouble if you played that song here? Because
Oh,
there's
not
a
at all.
huge audience out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's hear it.
You are my starshine in the dark, starshine, and you always will be mine. You're my starshine, and you always will be mine. Yeah. Someone's hoping that you grant their wishes. If I got you, I don't want nothing different. Hey, hey, 'cause you're my starshine, and you always will be mine. Yeah, you're my starshine, and you always will be mine. Yeah. You're my starshine, and you always will be mine. Thank you.
Well, I am so happy that you just happened to be walking around and you came by, and what a coincidence.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean-
It worked out perfectly.
Absolutely. I'm so thankful.
Oh, so I just appreciate it. I thank you so much. Now, I do have one last request before you go. I have here the Gary John Journal that we would love it if you would sign your name, and if you want to write a little description about how it went tonight.
All right.
And we have the staff and everybody sign as well.
Cool.
You know, for each you know, chapter that we do.
Perfect.
And I'll just hand this over to you.
Alrighty.
And I hope you're hungry, because Artemis has been cooking up some homemade chili, and I'm going to go find that
All
guy
right.
wherever he is. So you just
Can't
go
wait to
ahead and
try it.
sign. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
I might
Artemis,
find you.
All right.
Come on, get that pot stirring out here.
4. What day is it? The 10th. You were in my dream last night for the first time in a long time. And if I'm being honest, I was surprised to see you there. You were in my dream last night, but I didn't see it coming.